On the 14th of April this year, Rolex quietly deleted one of the most famous watches it has ever made. No farewell announcement, no replacement, just gone. This is the story of what happened to the Rolex Pepsi, and why the Tudor sitting in boutiques right now might be the only sane way left to get that look on your wrist. At Watches and Wonders Geneva in April, Rolex confirmed the discontinuation of both modern ceramic Pepsi references. The steel one on Oyster or Jubilee bracelet, reference 126710B LRO, and the white gold version, reference 126719 BLRO. No Coke replacement was named. For the first time since the Cerachrom ceramic bezel era began, the steel GMT-Master II lineup has no red bezel option at all. What's left is the Batman, the Batgirl, the Bruce Wayne, and the Sprite. If you specifically wanted the red and blue look, Rolex is no longer making it, full stop. The response was immediate. Steel Pepsi models that were trading in the low £20,000 range before the announcement jumped hard within weeks, with some dealers pricing unworn examples close to double what they cost at retail before the news broke. As of this month, the going rate for a steel Rolex Pepsi on the secondary market sits at roughly £17,500, and every single one of those has to come from a private seller or a dealer, because Rolex itself will never sell you a new one again. Now, if you watched our video on the smaller Black Bay 58 GMT a few weeks back, this is not that watch. That one is the newer 39mm Coke model in black and burgundy. This is the original Black Bay GMT Pepsi, reference 79830RB, in the larger 41mm case, wearing the actual red and blue colourway that Rolex just retired. If the Coke bezel didn't scratch the itch for you, this is the one that will. The case is 41mm wide and 14.6mm thick, worn on a riveted stainless steel bracelet with a flip-lock clasp. It's a noticeably chunkier, more old-school GMT profile than the 58, closer in spirit to the vintage-size Rolex GMTs of the 80s and 90s. Inside sits the manufacture caliber MT5652, a true flyer GMT movement with an independently adjustable local hour hand and a 70-hour power reserve. It's chronometer certified, and the dark blue and burgundy bezel gives it a slightly deeper, more muted take on the Pepsi colorway rather than a straight copy of Rolex's brighter red and blue. Here's the number that matters this week. The Tudor Black Bay GMT Pepsi retails in the UK for £4,120, brand new, in stock, no waitlist. The Rolex it was always compared against now costs roughly £17,500 on the secondary market, and that number only goes one direction from here. That's a gap of about £13,840 for two watches wearing the exact colour combination that made the Pepsi famous in the first place. Rolex didn't just raise the price of the Pepsi, they removed the option to buy one new permanently. If owning that red and blue bezel was ever on your list, the practical path just narrowed to two options. Pay a rapidly rising secondary market premium for a watch Rolex no longer makes, or spend a fraction of that on the Tudor that's been wearing the same colours since before most of this drama started. Let me know in the comments, are you chasing the real thing on the secondary market, or has Tudor already given you everything you actually wanted? If you want the breakdown on the smaller Black Bay 58 GMT, that video's linked above. Subscribe to LuxePulse UK for more honest, no boutique gatekeeping breakdowns. We're closing in on 1,000 subscribers, and every one of you helps.